What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have the DJI Spark. What we are going to do is we're going to demonstrate the 1 key to take off and 1 key to land, and also what we are going to do is perform a return to home function as well. What I needed to do was I needed to charge up the battery for the very first time here, and the charging port of the DJI Spark is right behind, right above the battery, and it is the micro USB port right there. And of course they did provide you with the wall charger and the micro USB cable to charge up your DJI Spark, and right next to it there's the micro SD card slot, in which I have inserted a micro SD card as well, so I can record my photos and videos directly to the micro SD card. Now what you need to do is download the DJI Go app from the App Store, and it is a free download, so you guys can check that out. And for the very first time you need to connect the Spark to your mobile device, and that is a very simple procedure, and DJI website has a very nice tutorial on how to go about doing that, so I'll leave a link down below for that video as well. Now you need to check out the DJI Go app and do a little bit of tweaking in the settings to your liking. So here's a look at the DJI Go app. Alright guys, we are in the DJI Go app, and as you can see we are ready to go GPS, as you can see on the left upper hand corner of the screen, and that will be the system status icon, and this icon indicates the aircraft flight status, and it displays various warning messages as well. The little green bar right below it is the battery level indicator. It shows you the amount of time you have left on your smart battery. And right above it is the flight mode icon, in which it says GPS on it, and it tells you what the current flight mode is. You can also tap to configure the main control settings. So when you tap it, you go into the main control settings, and you can adjust the home point settings. The return to home at current altitude is set, but you can set it to return to home at altitude, and you can set the parameters of the return to home altitude as well. And you can toggle the beginner mode, maximum flight altitude, maximum flight distances, and so on. And the next icon down the line, it is the GPS signal strength icon, in which it shows you the amount of satellites that has been locked in, and it is toggling between 13 and 14 at the moment. And the next one down the line is the 3D sensing system status, and you are able to hit that icon and it takes you into the features provided by the 3D sensing system as well. And the next icon down the line is the Wi-Fi settings, and you can also tap to enter the Wi-Fi settings menu, just like that. That is pretty cool, and it is set on 5.8 gigahertz at the moment, and I think I'll leave it right there. And the next icon down the line is the battery level indicator. Sorry about the screen, it is a little blurry. I'm using my old iPad to do the recording at this time because I don't have another device to screen record, and that is one thing sad about the Apple devices. You are not able to do screen recording. So it is the battery level indicator, and it shows the current battery level. And you can also tap this icon to view the information menu and set the various battery warning thresholds and view the battery warning history. So let me go ahead and tap it. It shows you the battery level, and you can set the low battery warning to your liking, and it also shows you the flight time and the battery serial number as well. So let's get out of that. The next one down the line is the general settings button, and when you hit it, it takes you into all of the general settings where you can toggle between all of the other menus as well. Alright, and there's this icon right here, and that will be the gimbal pitch tracking icon, and when you hit it, you are able to tilt the gimbal by rotating your phone up and down. That is fantastic. So let me get out. Another way to control the tilt of your gimbal is by hitting these arrows that is going up and down, and you can hit it to go down and you can hit it to go up. The next icon right here, that would be the photo video toggling button. When you hit it, it'll take you into the photo mode, and it changed the screen aspect ratio as well. And hit it again and you are back into the video taking mode. This button right here, that would be the camera settings icon, and now we are into the camera settings where you can set the parameters of the camera as well. Now this button over here, this icon here, it is the playback icon, and you can play back all of the photos and videos as soon as they are captured. So let's head on back out, and these parameters down here is the flight telemetry, in which it shows you the height, the distance, and the aircraft speed as well. This icon over here is the virtual joystick switch. Right now, whenever I just touch the screen, the virtual joysticks will appear. No matter where I touch the screen, it will appear. So that is fantastic. But you can toggle out of it, and now you are able to toggle all of the switches and the menus. And right now, if you hit the screen, there will be no virtual sticks. So you can toggle it back and you will have virtual sticks. The next icon right above it, that would be the intelligent flight mode icon, in which when you hit that, you agree to their terms, and it brings up all of the other intelligent flight modes, in which I will go into more further detail on another video. But for this video, we will skip that. And the next icon right above it, it will be the return to home icon. That it will be the smart return to home. When you hit it, it will initiate the return to home procedure. Tap to have the aircraft return to the last recorded home point. The next icon right above it is the auto takeoff and landing. You can tap this icon to have the Spark initiate a takeoff, and as soon as you have taken off, this icon will change to an arrow pointing down, in which when you hit it, you will initiate the landing of DJI Spark. And when you hit the DJI logo, it will take you back into the main menu. So that is a quick look at the DJI Go 4 app. Alright, we got the DJI Spark on the launching pad here. So what we are going to do is fold out the arms and turn the power on. Short press and a long press turns on the power. There you go. And it should start its initialization, and there you go, sing out a little tune there. And let's go to the settings of the phone app here and connect to the Wi-Fi network of the DJI Spark, and it should say Spark. There you go, it is connecting to the Spark by itself from a previous connection. So there you go, and we're going to launch the DJI Go 4 app. Very hard to see in this sunlight, and here we are. There we go, connecting to the device, and we have connection, and we have FPV as well. Alright, so what we're going to do is hit that ready to go button on the top here, the arrow up button, and then fly around for a little bit and come back to this landing pad and hit that button to land. Okay, so let's go and check that out. One thing is, it's very hard to see the phone, and I'm not going to rely on the FPV. I'm not even interested in the FPV. All I'm interested in is to take off and float it, hover, and perhaps do a couple of maneuvers, and then bring it back and successfully land the DJI Spark. So let's go ahead and do that. Hit that button, and there's a slider that appears on the screen, so you slide it. All right. Alright, it says home point has been updated. Alright, so we got virtual sticks here. It is hovering right around 1.5 meters off the ground. So let's go ahead and it's got some kind of confirmation questionnaire on the screen, but I am not able to read it because the sun is so bright out here. Alright, please confirm I have the authorization to fly in this location. Alright, so I'm going to confirm. I bear full responsibility. Oh, you have to check it. You have to do checks on it. And let me go ahead and take a screenshot of that. Okay, and I'm pressing the confirmation on the bottom. Alright, so we got virtual sticks. Alright. Check that out. Okay, I'm going to toggle the camera and the video toggle switch here, and I'm going to take a photo. And I'm going to do a little yaw, and I'm going to hit that photo. Alright, I'm going to yaw to the right, and I'm going to hit that photo. Alright guys, I've taken one of the photos and I have cropped it 16:9, and here it is. Now I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on that little basket in the middle, that disc golf bracket right there. And I'm going to zoom in as far as I can zoom in here. That is pretty good. There you go. That is the farthest I can zoom in. And you see the number 13? Not very bad at all. And the chain links, pretty good quality photo from the DJI Spark. And this is a photo taken while it is hovering in the air. So there's no vibrations interfering with the quality of the shot as well. And check out the branches as well on the tree. Not bad at all. Even though I zoomed in, I can still make out some of the branches and some of the leaves. So fantastic photos, guys. And I'm going to toggle to the video, and I'm going to hit that red button now. The screen has become a full screen now, 16:9. So I'm going to hit that button, and it is recording. DJI Go 4 would like to access the microphone. Okay, so obviously now I can speak at the same time that it is recording on this device. So that is fantastic. So let's go for a little flight here. Yeah, it is very slow. The controls are very slow. Very good for beginners. And I let go, and look at that. It just hovers in place. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, going forward, full pitching it, and that is the full pitch speed. Turning back around, and full pitch. Oops, full pitch. going backwards. Yeah, so anybody can fly this thing. It's not the speediest of flyers, so I'm going to yaw to the right and bring it down just a little bit and bring it in. There you go. All right, left and right. All right, go forward. All right. All right. It's performing pretty good. And it is very smooth, guys. And I'm pretty sure it's taking a very smooth video as well. Oh, this is an absolutely fantastic quadcopter to take with you and take photos and videos, aerial photos and videos. All right, so we have done our hover and we have done a basic couple of maneuvers with the DJI Spark. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that 1 key to land, and I'm hoping I'm right above the landing pad here, and I've hit that arrow going down, and what it brought me in is the slider button. It is asking me if I want to land, so I'm going to slide it, and it says landing. So let's see if it lands pretty good. I can direct it and control it with the pitch stick here, and looks like it's right above the landing pad, and touchdown. Alright, successful takeoff and landing with the Wi-Fi phone app on the DJI Spark. I'm going to hit that record button one more time and finish up and save that recording. Nice! Alright, I am ready to go here one more time, and this time we are going to check out the return to home function of the DJI Spark. So let's go ahead and take off, slide, alright, here we go. And I got notifications again. All right, turning the notifications off, and all right, here we go. You have to hit that little button on the left corner to bring up the virtual joysticks. So here we are. We are going to send it out. We're not going to go that far. We're just going to send it out right around here. And then what we are going to do is tap that return to home function button and see if it lands right on top of the launch pad. So here we go. Return to home. And the slider comes on as well. So I'm going to slide it. Go home, it says. All right, so there you go. It's coming back. And I have the settings set on return to home function as the current altitude in which it is flying, not a designated altitude that which you can set. So here we go. The Spark is turned around and it is coming down pretty much right above the launch pad, but I don't know if it's going to hit that launch pad. It looks to me like it's going to miss it. Alright, coming down, yeah, looks like it's going to miss it by about the launch pad distance. Okay, it's hovering and it is not landing, guys. Oh, look at that. It has another questionnaire and it's asking me if I want to land. That is fantastic. All right, so I'm gonna slide it and check that out. It landed by itself and the motor shut off. Nice. All right, what we are going to do next is we are going to do a fail-safe return to home. All right, in which what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my phone app. So there is going to be a disconnection between the Spark and my mobile device. And at which time it should wait for about 10 seconds or so until it has no communication and it will decide to return to home and land itself. All right, so let's go ahead and check that out. One key to take off, sliding it. There we go.
Has been updated. Please check it on the map.
All right, home point has been updated. Check it on the map. And I have a warning sign again telling me you have authorization to fly in this area. And I have virtual sticks. So we're going to send it out right around there. All right, and now I'm going to kill the app. Okay, let me kill that DJI app, and I have killed it. And I see some yellow light flashing on the rear lights there. So now it has realized that it has no connection. It is turning around, coming back. And the rear light is flashing in yellow. And it is turning around once again, getting the correct compass position. And it is making its way down. How cool is that? You know what? I think it's going to make it onto the landing pad this time. Damn, right in the middle too. Nice. All right. That worked fantastic. All right, now what we are going to do is we're going to demonstrate the low battery return to home. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the settings here. And I am connected with the Wi-Fi network. Going to go into the app. Okay, I'm going to reconnect to Spark with the phone app here. All right, let's get into the app. It takes a sweet time in getting into the phone app here. Waiting. There we go. Start flight, and we should be connecting. All right, so we are connected once again, and all right, everything came up. And what do I got? Okay, we are back into the main screen, and it is giving me a low battery warning right now. So let me go into the main settings here, and let me go into the battery level, and we are in 30%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide that down to about 27%, or let me go down to 25% so that I have enough time. All right, I set it to 25% in the low battery warning. All right, now we are ready to go GPS. So what we are going to do is take off, slide it, and it's going to take off.
Please check it on the map.
All right, we are hovering. So what we are going to do is wait until it hits that low battery level warning and just leave it in, and at which time it should start its return to home procedure. All right, so let's go ahead and push it forward just a little bit. And check that out. The red light in the back of the Spark is flashing, and I have a little beep here. It says signal is lost, low battery warning. All right, so let's go ahead and wait. No, we still got signal. It just says low battery warning. Let's see how long it takes before it initiates the return to home function. So it is the low battery return to home function. If nothing happens, it will return to home by itself. And that is what it's supposed to do. So we are checking that out. The red light is still flashing. It is taking a long time. And I am not doing anything, so it should start the return to home function. It is still hovering in the same spot. And the rear lights are red, blinking red. And it gave me some kind of a, oh, it's going home. The aircraft is initiating the low battery return to home. How cool is that? It takes a little while before it realizes that you want to come home, because it is still giving you a chance to maneuver it back after you get the warning on your mobile device. So check that out. It is coming down, but it's missing the takeoff spot by quite a much. There we go. And check that out. It is hovering right before it will go down. And on the phone app, it says, do you want to land? And there's a slider bar as well. So what I want to do is slide it. There you go. Low battery return to home function. Alright guys, just got done doing the return to home functions of the DJI Spark, as well as the 1 key to take off and 1 key to land, and it performed perfectly. Although it landed slightly off twice of the takeoff spot, but that second time it landed directly in the middle of the landing and takeoff spot, so that was fantastic. I mean, that is close enough, guys. It was just about 1 or 2 feet away from its takeoff spot, so that is fantastic. So now that we have successfully demonstrated the 1 key to take off and 1 key to land, as well as the 3 different types of return to home functions, on our next video we are going to check out the hand gesture mode and maybe some of the other functions of the DJI Spark. So thank you for watching, everybody, and we will see you again next time.